Okay, so hi everyone.
Hi, Jay.
Um, so we're gonna do a little activity today that speaks to sort of a broken connection within our cultural identity, um, which is the language of Yiddish. So basically, for about 1,000 years, um, from the 10th century to the 20th century, Yiddish was the main language and sometimes the only language that our ancestors spoke, the Ashkenazi Jews in Europe. But we don't speak it anymore. And the development and the central role it played, as well as the decline, sort of speak to different developments in Jewish history. So, but today, basically, I wanted to do this little game that just speaks to our misunderstanding of the language at this point. So I'm gonna just ask you to, gonna show you a few Yiddish proverbs that we maybe would have said to each other and would have known back in the day. But now that we don't know. And so I'll show you them and then you will just guess what you think they mean. And it's okay to not know what they mean because there's no way to know what they mean. But
where did you find these proverbs?
There's a repository of them online.
Okay.
So I think they come from some collection that was compiled like in the 50s or something. But anyway, all right. So we'll see what happens when you have to guess what these things
So
mean.
it's okay to guess, but if we actually know it, should we say, "Oh, I actually know this one"? Does that?
Sure. Yeah,
is that important?
definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just to sort of check where we are with the language of Yiddish. Maybe you know some stuff, maybe not.
Okay.
I don't know any of it.
Great.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to turn the camera around.
Okay.
All right. So this is transliterated all obviously from the Hebrew that it would have been written in, but okay. Der emes is a kriker.
All right. Well, I know that MS means truth, right?
Wow, Mom. Okay.
The truth is a crook, is a
trickster.
Truth is a cricket. Truth is a cricket.
Okay, Nat says the truth is a cricket. Dad, what do you say?
I think trickster.
Okay, we got cricket, we got trickster.
I think it's the truth is a
Will set you free.
is crooked. The truth is crooked.
All right, let's see what the answer is.
Oh.
Slow poke. I was pretty close.
Is a slow poke.
I was the closest.
Cricket is the closest to slow poke?
Yeah.
Crickets are pretty
So
slow.
what does that mean though? The truth is a slowpoke, like the truth.
What does that mean?
The truth.
It takes a while to understand something.
Yeah, it can be slow to get to the truth.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
What was the word again?
Cricker.
Cricker.
Cricket. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, guys, next one.
All
So
right.
was it written in Hebrew?
Yeah, it was written in Hebrew. It was sort of a,
Yeah.
it was,
the
yeah.
characters.
So this is just like transliteration, but all right, guys. Is a maven via bak af a klezmer.
Whoa.
Maven is.
Maven is like
Okay.
someone who knows. a
Lesnar?
lot. It's
So
like-
let's go in a specific order. So we'll start with Nat and then Dad and then Mom.
Where is a maven?
And you can just guess whatever.
Maven is.
Air.
Yep, it's not your turn.
Okay. It is a. Wait. Go back. Now I can't see it.
You can't see it?
Oh, got it. It is a maven with a book of klezmer, which it means music, of course. A book of mayhem
Okay.
is music to my ears.
Great. All right, Dan, what do you think?
I think a wise person, can like sing the songs of, because klezmer is it's kind of a type of music. So a wise person can sing the songs of our people, let's say.
Okay, cool. All right, Dad, or Mom, what do you think? Is a maven via Bach of a klezmer.
Maven is like someone smart or someone important, right? Like a maven, someone who
Someone
knows a lot.
wise,
Yeah,
smart, wise.
maven. Okay. Whoever is wise
He's also a singer.
knows about music. I don't know. A wise person is a
To
music
be wise
person.
means to
I don't know. There's something about being smart and knowing about music.
be, yeah.
Oh, okay, so a wise person is a music person. All right, here's the answer. He is an expert, like a goat is an expert of music.
Oh, so it's like
Even
it's
his goat?
It's a diss.
it's a derogatory.
diss,
Okay,
yeah.
like this guy's an expert. Yeah,
Go
right.
put the Yiddish back up again.
I can't really put it back up. but
Maven,
He is a goat. Oh, Bach is goat.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, like
Klezmer.
Bach.
He's a maven, like
A goat is a
knows about klezmer, so he's not really smart.
right.
Oh, my
klezmer.
grandson is such a genius. Yeah, he's a genius, like a goat is a genius of music.
Right, right. So maybe we would have been saying that, a lot back in the day.
Mhm. Yeah.
All right, next
Okay.
one.
Your grandma Tybee would say that.
Right,
No.
no. Okay. Die Zunge verführt dem Menschen zum Glück und zum Unglück.
Oh my God. Ah.
Oh no.
Dude, Farfurt.
Mention. Well, do you want us to go in order again?
I guess, Mom, you can go first since you might offer
Yeah.
some clues.
Yeah, mom's
Actually,
better at first.
Mention just means men or people, or like if
Mensch.
you're a mensch. But I mean, we use mensch to say, oh, he's a really, or she is there, that's a good person. But it could just mean people.
Mm-hmm.
Glück und zum Unglück. Well, that's like something, and then the opposite of whatever Glück is. I should know.
Harford.
Farfurt.
Um,
The mark, the something
Mark of the person is-
people on some Unglück.
Glick.
Glick.
Jiminy Glick.
Jiminy Glick. So Glick and Umglick must be opposites of each other, right? Is it cheating if I go get my Yiddish dictionary? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't.
So, but mention zum, and there's zum again.
Yeah.
Zum Glück und zum Unglück.
All right, so you've had some time to process. Nat, you go first. What's your guess? It can be anything. It doesn't matter.
They sung the people who forfeit win some and lose some.
Ah.
Cool. All right, Dad, what do you think?
This perfect. People are good and bad.
Okay. Mom?
Yeah.
There's some good and some bad. Some good.
I think song might be like song.
The song of the people.
No,
It's
Song.
both good and bad.
I really don't know. I
It's
mean,
got-
The song of the people is good and bad.
So,
I'm forfeiting.
okay. I guess you can do that.
Okay.
All right. I'll show you what it really means.
Okay. Ah.
The tongue leads a person to fortune or to misfortune.
Put up the Yiddish again, because it's kind of cool to try and see how they match up.
Okay, sorry. Here.
It's tongue.
The tongue, the
Some-
tongue,
Uh-huh.
So Sumglick,
is a person.
Of the
So-
person.
sung farfet.
Tongue leads a person to fortune or misfortune. Yeah, interesting.
Or
Farfurt, I guess, means leads.
Mm-hmm.
Sumglick is fortune. Some unglick is misfortune.
Mm-hmm. Glick must be fortune.
an umglick.
Yeah.
Two. Some is two. All right.
Hey, cool.
Next one, guys.
Wow.
Two
we
more.
actually- we don't know much about this.
Well, my grandma used to only give swear words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Valdos Lebelbreut is Kleikdik, Gaien der Far die Kachkis Borves.
Kachkis is
I
your
don't.
inner.
Kachkis Borvis. Kachkis Borvis is
Yeah.
Kachkis.
he's very good. He's very good.
Kishkas. You're thinking of
Kishkas. Kashkis. Kashkivenu. What's that?
No. that's-
Roit is maybe bread.
Kashkis.
Interesting, Nat.
Wait, say that again, Nat.
Roit is maybe bread. Don't you think?
Uh-huh.
Brat is bread in German.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Liebel, that's a little.
I think. Maybe not though. Oh,
For
Lieber.
a little bread.
2 pieces of bread. Vile.
Dose.
Those pieces of bread.
Dose is not dose.
Two pieces of bread is good.
Is Helidik.
Too much bread is.
Well,
kishki
kalekdik,
burger.
anything with like kalekdik, that's like means something is either little or
Well, Liebel.
yeah, no label. Oh gosh.
Right. Liebel, right. Valdos.
Weil das Lieblebräut, while you have 2 pieces of bread, while 2 pieces of bread is
Okay.
catastrophic, going for too many is bad for you.
Maybe you need what's inside to make a sandwich.
I want to
Okay.
say kalekdik is something positive, like something bread is
Eclectic.
a good thing, like a happy thing.
Mm-hmm.
But they have
The first
little
part
bread.
is the first part of this before the comma is like something about bread is good, but then the second half of the phrase is
say it again out
It might
loud.
not even be bread.
I think it is bright,
Right?
unless it's bright.
A little bit.
And
Well,
is
Mom,
label used to, no, I'm trying to think of heart or love. Is that label?
Eclectic. Read it out loud again, Jake.
Valdos Lebelbreut is Kleikdik, Gaien der Far die Kachkis Borves.
You're saying it.
I mean, I don't know it any better than you guys do.
Because
But The point is that we don't understand it. So
Yeah.
don't get too hung up on it.
No, but there are, you know, what's funny for Mom and I, because our grandparents used to use Yiddish phrases all the time. And so some of little bits of it become familiar.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm sure I've heard that
Kaledic.
that sounds very familiar.
And kashki.
Kachkis, but that sounds like potchki, like don't potchki around.
No,
The
kashki.
interesting thing is that when Dad and I went to Fiddler on the Roof in Yiddish,
Yeah.
there was so much that I felt like I understood so much of it, but there were subtitles on the side of the stage that you could glance at when you didn't understand it.
You could get it.
Yeah.
But now I'm feeling like none
Yeah,
of this is
yeah.
very familiar.
Yeah. Well,
But I do think that bright
A
is
little
either
bread.
bread or bright.
is candles.
Right.
is
Yeah.
good. A little bit is good, and then you want more. That's
Okay.
Okay, we don't know, Jake.
That's what I'm
Well,
doing.
Mom, just say something because I'm going to use your responses in something. So even though it doesn't make sense.
Okay. The a little bit of bread, label bright is a little bit of bread makes you happy. But then you just want more. I'm totally making that up.
We're blending what we imagine plus just the what our grandparents always used to say.
Right. Yeah, they were probably talking about bread a lot.
Well, no, but it was like, don't get too confident because something bad's going to happen
You
around
might
the
think
corner.
something's good, but in just a second, it's going to be bad.
All these.
Well, this one is really weird, and I think it speaks to the absurdity of some Jewish humor, but I'll show you what it is.
Oh, it is bread.
Because a loaf of bread is round, therefore the ducks go barefoot.
So what does that?
What does that mean?
No sense.
It's basically a response to when someone sort of says something like a non sequitur that doesn't make sense. You would say, because a loaf of bread is round, therefore the ducks go barefoot.
Uh-huh.
What do you mean? Like
I say, like, oh, I think it's raining today because I ate some bread.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One thing has
because
nothing.
the loaf of bread is round, therefore ducks go barefoot.
Exactly.
What's ducks? Yeah.
Put the Yiddish back up.
Now I feel like
Valta
Kachkes?
sleepelbright.
Yeah, kachkes.
Is because
Deek is round.
Keikeldijk.
Kyle
Keikeldijk is round.
I guess.
Therefore.
Kachkis.
The ducks.
Kachkis is duck?
Or is Borvis duck?
Ah.
We just don't know.
So Gayen is they go.
Schlafen.
They go.
Go, yeah.
And
go to
therefore must mean therefore.
Right.
But I don't know if ducks is kachkes. That kind of sounds right. Well, we were right about bread.
Yeah. Good job, Matt.
So Gayen, like an expression my grandma used to say was
go to sleep,
yeah,
gay schlafen.
Gay schlafen, which was Gayen schlafen.
Yeah.
A shortened version.
Or gay gesund means go in good health.
Good, yeah.
So how far did Yiddish make it in our family? It ended with your guys' grandparents, right?
Your like our parents
they understood
it and would say a phrase, or I mean there were always phrases around the house.
But the reality was when our parents, they wanted to be American. They didn't want to be Jewish.
Right.
No,
I don't mean
that's
Jewish,
not
but
at
they
all
didn't
true.
want to be old country. They wanted to be American. So, you know, they were trying to not kind of distance themselves from the older generation.
Hmm.
Right.
Always things like that my parents would say, like
Yeah, they would give
Yeah.
expressions.
expressions. Or when we would go visit, I feel like my dad in his later years used more Yiddish than he ever did when we were growing up. Like I would come to visit him at his apartment and he would say, "Come in, mein Tochter," which means my daughter. But he
Hmm.
never would have said
No.
that to me when I was growing up.
Would say, like
No.
Grandma Ruth
Yeah.
and your grandparents
Mhm.
would actually talk in Yiddish.
Right.
I mean, they would have complete sentences rather than just expressions.
Yeah.
My mom understood all those things, just regular conversational Yiddish, but she didn't use it. And then my dad didn't. He kind of knew some expressions. So for me and my brothers, it was just learning expressions.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right.
Uncle Todd studied Yiddish, and so because he wanted to talk to my grandma.
Hmm.
So when he was in college, he kind of took it up for a while.
That's cool.
Whose side of the family used the most Yiddish? Do you
I
think?
think Dad's grandma Ruth
Yeah, Grandma Ruth would have.
and her siblings.
Yeah, they would constantly speak in Yiddish, and in fact, my mom, your grandma, Marcy, the reason she learned it was because they would talk about her or about things that they didn't want the kids to know.
Hmm.
And she learned it as a way to, kind of like, oh, I know the secret code.
Yeah.
And Ruth came from Russia.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
most from Russia.
Yeah, and my dad's mom was born in this country, so they were a whole generation.
Yeah.
Ruth and that. And the same with mom's mom, of course, was, came from Prague, and then the dad's mom,
The dad's
Ira's parents
were
were
born
born here, so they were more.
They probably did the least amount of Yiddish.
But
Hmm.
Helga didn't really speak Yiddish, right?
Who?
Helga.
No, I mean, her parents, Irma and Max, would sometimes go into like Yiddish. I don't know what it was. It
a
was like
mix.
Yiddish, Russian, Czech,
Yeah,
German.
yeah.
Who knows?
Exactly. That was exact. Yeah,
But not much.
yeah, but that's right. They would speak this mix of, German. No, for my grandma, it was Russian, Polish, and Yiddish all mixed up together.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
I'm reading in the book that Max's mom didn't really speak Czech
Right, because she was
German.
Russian.
Or German.
Max's mom, no, they were from Russia.
Oh, but it says that she spoke only German,
Yeah, I think,
knew German.
yeah, she probably learned, yeah,
Higher class.
there were so many different dialects and languages in that area at the time. It was probably hard to keep track of who spoke what.
Well, and
Yeah.
what was German and Polish and Russian?
Yeah.
All the boundaries sort of shifted around.
Yeah.
And that's sort of what's made Yiddish, right? Or
Mhm. Yeah. All right. Good
All right.
one.
Well, let's do the last one, and
All
then
right.
we can talk more later.
Yeah.
All right. All right, guys. Last one. Die ganze Welt scheit auf der Spitztung.
Well, Tsung was
Oh.
Yeah.
the Guns, the
Wait, I know some of this.
goose.
Scheit after.
Something about a goose.
No, Ganze means large or great,
Okay.
and Welt is like a field or a farm.
Oh.
The big field is full of tongue.
After.
No.
All right. Nat, you guess.
All right. The big field. Stayed after the ship's tongue.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
You think ganze Welt is big field?
I think Ganze, I think, is big or great or,
Yeah.
and Welt, I'm pretty sure is.
So I'm going to say that the world is so marvelous it kind of shuts you up.
Interesting.
Oh,
Okay. Mom.
A large farm. Something of a slippery tongue.
A large farm.
A large farm.
Shape of a
Does something Schwitz, like Schwitz?
Schwitz.
I can only really get the large farm, the large field makes your tongue slippery.
All right. Okay. Here's the real answer.
Okay. World, Welt, right.
the entire world rests on the tip.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
It's kind of close.
We got some of that.
yeah.
Mine would not.
Well,
I like that one.
Yeah.
The entire world rests on the tip
Yeah.
of. What does that mean?
That means that you can. Go ahead, Jake.
I think it just means that words are important.
Mm-hmm.
Language is important.
You can express everything. You have the ability within you to express the entire world.
Right.
Show the Yiddish again.
Die ganze Welt steht auf der Spitztung.
The tip of the tongue. Interesting.
Spit's tongue.
Yeah.
I mean, spit or something.
Very evocative phrases.
Yeah. Well, I think so.
So did you pick these just because they kind of were cool sounding?
I picked them because I thought they kind of referenced misunderstanding or language itself.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
So can you go back and tell us what you're looking for, or what?
Yeah. What's the project?
What was the assignment, or what are you studying in this project?
Well, I'll turn off the camera and then we can just stay on and just keep talking.
Okay.
But yeah, cool. All right.
Those were
Thanks
great.
for doing this.
Great.